For years now, the digital revolution has been confronting the classic media with the challenge of producing new formats all the time. But how can processes of innovation be integrated successfully in media businesses? As part of the Executive Master's Degree Program in International Media Innovation Management, the Berlin University for Professional Studies organized an event at which students discussed processes of innovation in the media sector with top-flight media experts from Germany and abroad, including Gerhard Zeiler, Romanos Otte and Lukas Kircher. What are the challenges facing the media industry today?
First of all, it's about understanding what this digital revolution is really about. Then it's about finding people that are digital natives, that are able to cope with that. And third, it's about understanding how readership is changing, what their new dreams and their aspiration towards contents are.
How can media companies keep up with the tremendous pace of change in media use? Are there national or cultural differences?
Okay, it's very hard for them to keep up with the change, and to be brutally honest, they probably can't. The way they can keep up is to make sure they experiment more, they fail more, they learn more. I don't think there are big cultural differences, but the companies that come from national cultures that are less hierarchical, less bureaucratic, more open, are probably going to have more success.
How important is an executive degree as preparation for a management career in the media industry?
I think one of the aspects of management today is that you need to learn more or less a lifelong. And to have executive training, to get out of your job and have a course where you can sit down with colleagues around the world to learn from the knowledge and the experience of them is really the right thing to do. In our organization, every one of our executives has to do these trainings, whether they are juniors or whether they're already CEOs. And I think that's the best way to train your people.
How do media enterprises use innovation management to stay profitable and competitive?
Innovation management for us is very important. We live and work in an environment that changes very rapidly. So we always have to be innovative. We need new products. We have to try new products. We have to be brave. And we have to be conscious that not every product will be a success. So we always have to stay with those who are innovators in our industry and give them the platform to launch their products.
What skills must a media manager have to lead successful processes of innovation in media businesses?
I think the most important skill he needs to meet is that he understands that we are living in a period of time where media usage very, very significantly changes. People really go to the internet and they do all different kinds of media producing and consumption on the internet, and that's probably the most important skill in my view. The second skill in my view would be that he needs to love those changes. So he needs to understand that this is also producing a lot of possibilities for media undertakings all over in Europe. And the third thing I would say is that he needs to understand the legal and the technical and the economical framework all those changes lead into. And this is probably the most challenging part.
Why is it important for media businesses to invest in training tomorrow's innovation managers?
Well, mid-career training is important for every field, for every profession. But what we see is an enormous change in media industries. I just mentioned digitalization as a process, an ongoing process. So the whole landscape is changing, and the best thing you can do is train, research, train again, go back, and then go back to your companies to use the networks and the new concepts you have learned.